For more, let's speak to our correspondent in Jerusalem, Noga Tarnopolsky. Hello to you, Noga. So as I was discussing, protests, this humanitarian flotilla, it remains to be seen if that will have any effect. But the point is, there has been a lot of international criticism. What have you seen in terms of international action from governments?
Hello, William. Yes, well, there is some international action. You see it principally in how Israel has become something very close to a pariah state at this point. Close allied nations like France, like the UK, are denying Israeli industries access to important industry, in this case military industry, trade shows where Israeli industries have previously starred. Israel is being kept out of diplomatic initiatives, even by the United States, that is sticking by Netanyahu for now. But when Donald Trump held his kind of spontaneous meeting on the future of Gaza, post-war Gaza, last week, Israel was not an official participant. Israel is losing cachet, and then there are specific actions taken abroad, such as the international arrest warrants against Prime Minister Netanyahu, which have prevented him from being able to travel abroad, and some even fairly silent but significant arms embargo, even embargoes on, for example, replacement parts for some military devices. These things will have and are having much more of an effect.
The Israeli cabinet meeting later today, as they do every Sunday, Noga. Anything we should be expecting?
Well, we have to, I think, at this point say what we are expecting today is another bit of theater. If we say that these international activists are not having much effect or are putting on a sort of political performance, it has to be said that the Israeli cabinet is starting to resemble these movements. This is going to be the third or fourth Israeli cabinet meeting in which, in essence, nothing gets done. Two very important matters should be on the table. One is a vote, an actual vote and authorization to launch this Gaza City operation that the government has been talking about for a month. And the other is a response to the ceasefire proposal brought to Israel by the mediating nations, Egypt, Qatar, and the United States, and approved by Hamas. This is a deal that would have seen already in the last few weeks, as I understand it, 10 of the 20 living Israeli hostages freed. The Israeli cabinet and the Israeli government, for now, are simply avoiding this. There has been no Israeli response to this major international effort to come to a ceasefire. And the government does keep talking about an invasion, an occupation of Gaza City without declaring it. And there really are important questions we have to ask. For example, when we see, as we did a few days ago, the Israeli army make an announcement that, and I'm quoting now, Gaza City is a dangerous combat zone. This is a statement without real legal or military bearing. Is this the Israeli army's way of trying to get Gaza City residents to leave Gaza without the Israeli army having to evacuate them forcibly or to even give them evacuation orders and thus be responsible for their fate? Similarly, is the Israeli government attempting to basically slow launch an invasion of Gaza City without ever declaring it really a war zone? I think that we're at the point where we have to ask some tough questions about why the Israeli government appears to have turned into some kind of performance art itself, or at least a government operating in the shadows.
Noga, thank you very much. Noga Tarnopolsky reporting from Jerusalem.